Hello, Helvian here. We are back with more YuYu Hakusho, Volume 6, and now we are really getting into the series with it. There's another, really fast arc, really, faster than the last one, which I thought was a very fastly done arc. And then we just go straight into the Dark Tournament, bam, bam, bam. This volume is firing on all cylinders here. So let's get into it. So we're gonna getting the mission from Quinma. Uh, Botan's cat face. Uh, Botan's very elaborate excuse for why Yusuke is doing what he's doing, or why that happened last week. That's cool. Yes, we have a rescue mission, and so we have to rescue this ice demon, like non-human, ice, not a demon, but demonic family of winter spirits. But he's fine, but technically demon, but it's fine. She's cool. Okay. Yeah, and Kuwabara is in love. Like how he just admits that right off the bat. It's cool. And he left without even learning who the rest of the mission. Oh my god. Like Botan's face again. Yeah, and we get seeing Toguro for the first time. That's cool. Oh, Toguro's a good antagonist. And the elder Toguro, who's uh interesting, they make a interesting duo. But yeah. Yukina's here. Trapped on the birds. No. Yeah, when she cries, they get billions of dollars, so she tries not to cry. But yeah, it's cool. But she gets attached to these animals, so they're you know take advantage of that. That's villainy stuff. Yeah, my advice, don't be stubborn and learn to cry and demand. Which that would probably be easier for her, but it's yeah. They might actually backfire for him, because if the price, if he increases the supply of it like enough, then there'd be inflation or something, and the price will go down. It would still be good for him, but might not be as good as he might be wanting. But I don't know. Not. Maybe I'm just yapping here. But yeah, Yukina is Hiei's sister. We learn later that they have different mothers? Question mark, or is different fathers? Whatever. I read this last night. But yeah, half siblings, or do they call it that, half siblings, or what, or something like that? But yeah, but sister, yeah. Besides an octopus, yeah. That's just okay. So Tagashi's doing something very well, both, and putting this weird game he had as a kid where it's punching or whatever, and you can do it without the teacher taking it because it's not a board game or whatever. But he calls this guy Black Joe. What the hell, Tagashi? You can't just call the black guy Black Joe. And Kamikaze Sankichi, you can't just call the Asian guy Kamikaze. And the white guy, White Tiger, you can't just call him White Tiger. Maybe Tagashi is extremely racist. And the question is which race he is. Because Takashi here is black, white, Asian. Oh, I ran out of races. the question. Uh, why did the Asian guy has no best punch? That's kind of weird. Big Magnum, the black guy. Okay. Okay. Well, he's not quite an octopus, but I'm not sure what he is. Uh, yeah, the Black Buck Club. And yeah, these guys go down easily. Yeah. And he has to murder his pet from the Middle East. Oh yeah, Takuro is like he likes animals. That's cool. I like cats and other stuff. Interesting. Yeah, his only skill is changing muscle mass. But that he could does a lot with that, you know. Just one shots at 30% of his power. Wow, that's crazy. Oh, yeah, the Black Book Club. So it's like a denizen of like it's like a club of like fucking rich fat rats or whatever. You can just bet on anything and then anything to just to make a buck or something, or just for frills. Yeah, bunch of fucking pigs. This guy, they're basically they're in like cahoots with each other to a make this guy really richer. I guess they played him like a bug because they kind of knew he would do this. I guess interesting. Yeah, they kind of like bet on if these intruders will make it to the and beat his bodyguards. Yeah. Yep. 5 billion. And he justifies it like, oh yeah, they what are these? What these are the two human boys that have been, defeating Suzaku and the Rando. Yes, Rando. Rando. How could I forget Rando? Yeah. Kuwabara and Yusuke. The good duo. Nice. They're cool. 10 billion. Nice. Yeah, this is just progressing really fast. Like, well, I guess there's not too much. Well, yeah, they have like they're just introducing more villains, and it's just like, um, you know, uh, how fast can we defeat these guys without having us deliver? Okay, but this pay. This is crazy. This is the craziest thing in this manga. Okay, you see, we have Miyuki, Ogre, Triad, Vertex, One. Okay, so she's like, oh, Kuwabara is like, oh, I can't find a girl. Whoa, that's sweet, but a mistake. Chivalry on your part doesn't mean mercy on my part. Yep, that's cool stuff so far. Okay, so we have Yusuke here. I don't care, man or woman, young or old. If you want to fight, I'll give you one. Okay, so you have the classic line of like egalitarian or whatever. You it doesn't abide by no rules. It's on the battlefield. It's cool. Better make, but okay. What's he doing? Better make sure first. Why? What? What is he doing? Why? Why would you pertinent whelp? Interesting. That should give you an idea of what we're up against. So you text again. Pure evil today, fresh evil, pure evil, fresh today. I don't know what. I don't know what this. Yeah, you really don't care. Okay. Then I checked. She's a demon cross. What? Okay. So okay, and she does this. He finds out by groping her chest and then her crotch, and and then he has a thing of him puking. What? It's like a bigot. You beat on me because I'm different. I'm a man in body, but my soul is a woman's. And then Yusuke's like, well, although you're not cross-dresser, you can't make up. What? You might want to do that before you get into more fights. And it's like, gasp! You're so right. This is easily the worst part of this manga. It's like, oh, let me stop to be have the most transphobia in one page I could ever do. But it's also weird because like um in Hunter x Hunter there's like a good trans representation in Alika, right? That's her name, Alika. That's her name, right? Alika. um Killua's sister, and younger sister. But like I think there's another one question mark trans rep in the series. Don't quote me on that. But I but even so, it's like this is like the most. Okay, first of all, it's sexist because they have Yusuke like groping someone, but it's also like he has a check. Why would you have to check? Why? What are you doing? And it's like, why would you say you can't make up your mind? Like, what's because it's like, okay, if you're a transphobe, okay, which if you are, why are you even watching my channel? Okay, um, but like why in your worldview, it's not like trans people can't make up their mind. It's just like it's like in your worldview, they wouldn't. It's not a thing you could do. Like you can't change your gender or whatever. Like that's what your opinion would be, which is wrong. But why would he saying she can't? I don't get it. It's like incomprehensible. What the fuck? Like I would be grossed out at Kubara because that's crazy. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So they beat her, which I mean I feel really bad for Miyuki. Uh, like she didn't even get to do anything. It's like show up, be a villain, get hate crimed. Oh yeah. This is the other thing. It just was like no one who would say this would like just back off immediately by like this is like no one who says this would get that reaction. That's like a reactionary's fever dream. Like that's not a thing that would happen in real life. What the fuck? What the fuck? What money? So it's like, okay, I can't believe you did EV What if that really been a girl? It's then that had gotten some cheap thrills. So it's like, what? Hey, Yukimura, would love to hear that. Yeah. Yeah, why would you do that with for Keiko? Yeah. So it's like, oh man, this is the lowest point of Yusuke, but like not even intentionally. So it's like, oh man, I don't know what happened to Tagashi. Maybe fans wrote to him about saying like, what the hell, man? I know it's like the '90s and the series was coming out, but like still, maybe. So we got the other guy, Inmaki. He's an invisible man. Yo. And then they just like he can sense Reiki or the energy, and then he can just rapid fire everywhere. So yeah, so that's them out of the way. Now it's Chikuro and the other Toguro. Let's go. The last there's the chapter is so nice they did two title screen. Veterans, yeah, they're pretty. Oh yeah, Ogre Triad. Oh yeah, the other one didn't even introduce himself. Uh, yeah, the Ogre Triad. Not the most notable villains in Yu Yu Hakusho. Because I don't know why Togashi wanted to finish this arc so quickly. Was it not doing good? I don't know. It's odd. Yeah, it's the Toguro brothers. They admit 66 trillion, 200 billion yen. It's like, dude, that's the entire Japanese government's budget. uh, like, how the hell do you do this? Okay, awesome. Now they tie to fight, but oh, yep. He texts Yukina, yay, let's go. And they fight in this arena. And Elder Chiguro just turns into a sword. What the hell? Is this like Jujutsu Kaisen idol transfiguration? Or like, I forget much about this guy, Elder Chiguro. Like, what? Uh, I don't know. Maybe he just was born that way, you know? I don't know. Or one unit. The sword and the muscle. Okay. Yeah, and Yusuke can hardly and Kuwabara can hardly fight them, yeah. And took care of the ray gun with a well, he turned it to a shield. Yeah, he has a wide repertoire of transformations. That's not good. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, elder or younger Toguro is just wailing on him. Is they're not doing much good. Oh, and then um oh, she can, or yeah, he starts sensing her thoughts, interestingly, which is, this is like really sad. Like, one of these guys, there was like a guard who, like, was nice to her and tried to help her escape, but then they killed him. And it's like, oh man, she doesn't want to see us go through again. So, yeah, I think it's Yukina's done well with the time they had here. Um, yeah, interesting. Could a man really do all this? Yeah. Karakane, yeah, this fat pig. Yeah. You're not defeating him after. Yeah, it was the fat, grubby pig. Yeah, let's do it. Take care of him out. But yeah, he's not providing much pressure on Toguro. Alright. Oh, but then he charges, he hits him with the ray gun and to stab him through the body. Yeah, sorry. It's like, what? Dead. Right over. And then um he comes in right away. So yeah, apparently the only reason he couldn't catch her, find her, was because of the talismans. And when she was brought out, then he could find her, and now he's just beating her up. Yeah. I won't kill you. You can't is worth far more than your pitiful. I don't know why you wouldn't kill him. Yeah. Nice. uh, Figured you could just stun instead of kill. Maybe. Yeah. Oh, this is nice. Awesome. Don't worry. They don't hate humans at all, and I like you. Aw, it's cool. So yeah, this is where he's talking about the game I described pages is 26 and 68 is when I've been in junior high and played at school with friends who are not allowed to bring manga or store-bought games to school. So I just came up with many different games that we easily played with the 10-minute free periods. I wrote numbers on the sides of a hexagonal pencil and used it as a die and drew the boxers in my notebook. I wasn't the type to blatantly defy school regulations and dye my hair or wear those baggy pants. I lived only to leave the letter of the law and come up with ways to goof off without being caught by the teachers. Oh man, Takashi. What a guy, man. What a guy. And so yeah, they're talking about the dark is the first we hear of the dark tournament. And Winston wants to fight Yusuke because has potential. You know, he's the potential guy. Is nice. So they included he threw the fight to collect the money from the bet. Um, and he like had a drunken bender or whatever. And then Taguro kills him, which is one of the coolest things Taguro ever does. Nice. Yeah. Kuwabara. Ice Maiden's gone home, so he's like all sunken about it. He just still doesn't know he is Yukino's brother. Yeah. Interesting. And then just Taguro shows up out of nowhere. I don't know how long it's been since the oh yeah, last past couple of days. Okay, so it's been a few days. Awesome. Yeah. He's back and he's gonna beat you up to 60% power. Oh my god. This is the weakest Bleach fan. Okay. Teleport's behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Get in shape. Oh man. This is a nice page. It kind of reminds me of in Bleach when use now Ichigo lost to Byakuya and he was like sitting in the rain or whatever. Or like no, sorry. On his lying on the ground in the rain right before Yusuke comes by with his umbrella after Byakuya beat him. But and I guess they both signal an end to the first part of the series. Substitute Shinigami, and this one would be the what do you call this part? Not Yusuke's ordeal, but paranormal spirit detective saga. Yes, that's the one. Okay, who is she? Who is she? Why are you drawing random girls, Tagashi? Yeah, there are two. They're on Yusuke's team. Of course, the other one would be Kuwabara. That has to be 5-man team, so we have to get another one. So yeah, so I like this. Need to be stronger. 2 months. Yeah. Yeah, I guess Takashi doesn't like doing training arcs because we don't see any of this. We're cutting straight to the dark tournament beginning. Yeah, it's 5-member teams, and then they go 5-on-5 against other teams. So there's like lots of fights. And ooh, we have a mysterious masked fighter here. Whoa. Whoa, I wonder who it is. Genkai. Wonder who it is. Yeah. Nice. Yusuke catching his blade. Nice. His skills are almost adequate. And Kuwabara can't even see it, or can barely see it. He did follow it, but barely. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, they could do worse. That's right. Hangman Island. So, so yeah, they have to beat up everyone in the ship to get to the tournament. And they do. It's Genkai. Yeah. I wonder who it is. The person who can use Ryusuke's ray gun. Okay, why did he even bother this? Having this be a secret. Oh, I guess I can understand why she would, but I guess narratively it doesn't really Or like it's so obvious it's Genkai. So like why? Okay, I don't know. Anyway, you have everyone just chipping in here to kill all these guys. Yep. Backhanded them. Yeah. Uh. Yep. 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 Yeah, they're barely getting it 10%. Yep. Yep. What horrors wait on Hangman? I like how there's just a hotel on the island. Yeah, just like a modern hotel with all the amenities, but like, okay, there's what infrastructure is there to keep this hotel going? Regular shipments for food and like supplies, or like what? It's just that. Okay. And how do they have good security? Okay, it's whatever. I like Keiko and Botan and Shizuka and Yusuke's mom are here. All the goaded of the good female characters, or well, yes, the only female characters besides Genkai, who's also here, are here. Good to keep them around. And then this fucking kid shows up. I like Akubara is just using he brought his own energy drink. It's cool. And this, I forget what accent they gave him. Wasn't he like British or something? Or something? I don't know. Was, yeah, they just trying to, yeah, Jolly Double Six, but they have a backup, I guess, which is okay. Yeah, they're trying to seize up these guys. This guy's fast, it looks like. We don't need to see his fight. Who is she? Is that now his wife? I don't get it. Yes, it's Koto. One of the other great female characters of the series, who's just the announcer. She's good. Uh, the best part. The best part is selling one soul to the dark side. Oh, fucking shut up, pig. Yeah, let's go. The six. 1, 2, 4, 5. I don't know where the six is, but I guess he's somewhere else. Yeah, human love and best. Yeah, Yukurama. Okay. Quinma's here is like he's not a baby. I guess that's a thing. That's a thing he can do. I don't know if that's ever explained, but yeah. Botan looks so cool in her kimono or kato or whatever it is. I don't know why she's in her school uniform, but she's why. Okay, I don't know why you're like just like this. That's cool. Yeah. Uh, nice. 3 human women will have to come here. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta give them the credit for that one. All right. Yeah, Yusuke is just exhausted from all the training, and so now Kuwabara is the office instead of him, in Yusuke's stead. So like, oh shucks, you mean me? That's cool. So they're doing 5-on-5, or so 5 individual one-on-ones. Okay. So he's like a very hot aura. Interesting. Hmm. Interesting. Then we have this kid go on first, and he's kind of good. Yeah, Aikoto. That's where she says her name. Yep, cool. Um, she can hardly follow it. It's very very quick. Yeah, is they have to use his sword. Hmm. Then he counters attacks, but I stop fooling around. Okay, I snapped his neck, but no, you didn't. No, you didn't. I have to return the favor. Interesting. Yeah, he has psychological tactics to catch the other off guard, which is like what do you call it? Not bluffing, kind of like a bluff, but hustling, sort of like that. Yeah, He has yo-yos. He fights with yo-yo. Sound familiar? Because we just had a character fight with yo-yos in JoJo's. It was Jojo Joseph in part two himself with yo-yos. Also, seem familiar? Hunter x Hunter Bros. It's a kid with yo-yos. Yeah, I guess he really likes. Tagashi really likes yo-yos. uh, yeah. Yes, they're not electric yo-yos, like, right? Because Killua's yo-yos are like electric based because that's his power. But these he just kind of like controls telepathically, so almost. Yeah, they kind of use them differently, but still, he just likes yo-yos. Uh, he launches them in like the air and have them crashing down or something. Oh yeah, like how yeah Yusuke's uh just like puts a cigarette there. Uh, yeah, my Yusuke is competing. What a cool mom, very cool mom. Uh, nice. And he's gonna fall down. Yep. His sword grew. Nice. And then he has a second sword with his second hand. And he just he just it's very movable. It's almost like it's like a spear at the way he's using it. Um, yeah. Oh yeah, Kurama coached him. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, the way you use it is it's basically like spear how he's using it. Which I mean it's still cool, but I'm not sure you can still call it Nora sword, but whatever you feel, however you feel like doing it, you know, Kuwabara. Who might disagree with a man among men, you know? Yep, and they knocked each other out. So Kurama and Hiei are gonna have to pick up the slack because I think Yusuke is still sleeping. I can't think of anything that goes here. There goes in that idea. Oh, I also forgot to read the part of it. Yeah, I think this is the first time like a casual reader who's just reading the manga could know Tashi's back problems or like the extent of it. Because like there have been 3 or 4 crises for him. The worst was lower back pain that bothered me for 6 months, starting January 1991. And like he couldn't sit at his desk; he had to draw lying in bed. And then recently he got the flu. Working on a color page that announced the popularity results. So that's be the next volume. Is so dizzy and nauseous he practically did the episode not autopilot. Oh man, that's crazy. You know, her brain still suffers from chronic insanity. Oh my god. So yeah, even early on in Yu Yu Hakusho, Tagashi has had back problems. So that's basically something that's been plaguing him through his entire mangaka career as a mangaka. So yeah, I don't give him any. I'm not gonna crap talk the art at all. It's for back issues. This is great. Like even a normal healthy person doing this on a weekly schedule. Oh man, that's a tough thing to do. So yeah, and making it this good. Yeah, man, this is good. This is a good volume. I mean, it's very fast paced. Maybe it could have benefited from slowing down, but I don't blame Takashi for trying to speed things up when he's like that hurt. So, anyways, that'll be all for this episode. All right, and you'll see you next time. We do volume 7. So, yep, have a good one. Like, subscribe. Have a good bye. Bye.